Lock in. Oh
Oh,
my god. Do you?
oh. Wait, I'm actually dying. I'm dying. Oh, you pushed it to me, though.
Good. Hey, you're
Down, just down. Okay. Oh! It's a goal, it's a goal.
Oh, you're
Go away.
Help me!
Fall on my head, dude. Oh.
Now we're gonna do a quick demo of the game to showcase some of the features that we have as of Milestone 2. Before you launch the game, please make sure that Steam is on and running in the background and that you are logged in into your Steam account. First, let us play the game by pressing on the play button. Here, you'll be seeing the option to host the game or join one of the available games. We will now host the game by pressing on the host button, which leads us to a lobby showcasing our Steam avatar and name. We can start the game by pressing the start button, which loads us in. Players will load into the arena lobby where they are able to select their classes and also practice using their abilities. Our first class is the Robin class. The Robin class is our take on the orteR archetype in these kinds of games, and we can demonstrate our abilities using a dummy by pressing P. Our first ability is an arrow that Robin can shoot, which has a chance of giving Robin a buff that allows him to cast his 4th spell. The arrow does 5 damage. When you cast a spell, you have a chance of getting the ready buff, which you can see on the bottom left of the screen over here, which allows me to press my 4th ability. The second ability of Robin is a poison arrow. This poison arrow applies a debuff onto the enemy, which does damage over time. You can see the debuff being applied on the top left over here. The third ability, Robin swings his sword, dealing damage to enemies around him. The sword removes the poison debuff and applies its own bleed debuff that does more damage to the enemy. The bleed debuff and the poison debuff can be applied at the same time. These are the abilities of Robin, and now we will move on to the second class, which is Bishop. Bishop is our take on the mage archetype in these kinds of games. Bishop's first spell plants a puddle onto the floor where the mouse is placed. This puddle does damage to enemies that are in it, and you can also explode the puddle by planting another puddle that overlaps with it. Bishop's second spell puts a vacuum at the target area. What it does is that it sucks enemies alongside puddles that are near it. This allows Bishop to perform very deadly combos, where he sucks multiple puddles together alongside enemies. Bishop's third ability allows him to shoot 3 projectiles that knocks back the enemy as well as himself. This allows Bishop to maintain a safe distance away from enemies to cast his spells. Bishop's fourth ability is an area of effect spell that's planted at the target area. It is much larger than the puddle and the vacuum, and is only able to be used once that Bishop deals 3 instances of damage to enemies. As you see here, I'm going to press the ultimate ability, and it does ticking damage over time to enemies that are inside it. These are the 2 classes that we have, and we can load into the first level to see some enemies. Our first level is situated in the woodlands, where you have to fight deadly wild boars and slimes. The boar does a charging attack that is telegraphed using an orange line on the floor. Avoid the boar at all costs. Slime blobs will also spawn around the arena, chasing after you. They will jump towards you and have much lower HP than the boars. The second level is held in a deadly fortress in the woodlands. In this fortress, we have 3 new enemies. The first enemy is the chariot. The chariot does an AoE effect around it when it goes into its shell. Be sure to avoid this AoE, otherwise you'll be taking 10 damage. Another similar kind of enemy that we have is called the dynamo. Instead of a circular AoE, it has one shaped like a donut. Try to either outrange it by standing far away or stand right next to it to not get hit. Our last enemy is the skeleton. Much like the slime, it has much lower HP than the other mobs. However, it needs to be killed 2 times in order for it to truly die. These are the features that we have for Woodland Warcraft, and we hope that you enjoy playing our game.